Would you love to know what fascinates me most about places like this rooftop at the Fairmont here in beautiful Prague? From up here, everything looks calm, elegant, successful, perfectly positioned, and yet, having studied engineering, quantum physics, and neuroscience, human behavior, and leadership, especially psychology linked with spirituality and peak performance for more than 3 decades, you begin to notice something most people never see. The higher people rise externally, the more invisible their internal battles often become. And that is precisely why some of the world's most successful entrepreneurs, leaders, CEOs, people from all professional backgrounds such as investors, financiers, celebrities, doctors, perhaps lawyers and visionaries privately investing, working with me to climb greater heights and immersive transformational experiences, yearly growth advisory programs and strategic consulting happening in places such as this. Because success does not really protect you from suffering. In many cases, it amplifies it. You can build multi-million, multi-billion pound businesses and also be a leader of big countries and still not sleep peacefully. You can have a status, influence, and global recognition and still feel deeply alone. You can lead thousands of people while feeling fully disconnected from yourself. You can also be admired publicly, as many people do out there in a celebrity status, while silently collapsing privately. And the most dangerous part, most people around you will never notice that this is happening to them, because high performers become masters at wearing masks. Over the last few days here in Prague, while privately assisting some incredible clients working across different professions through Climb Greater Heights, transformational immersion, we explore ancient monuments, plaque columns, cathedrals, bridges, sacred architecture, hidden symbolism, and the psychological lessons encoded into this extraordinary city. And what struck my clients deeply is this: humanity has not changed as much as people think. If we look here in Prague, centuries ago, people suffered from fear, from war, from uncertainty, from identity crisis, disconnection, power struggles, illnesses, and the desperate search for meaning in times of trouble. Today, it's different. We have technologies, same human nervous system, different buildings, same emotional wounds, different economy, same fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of loss, fear of judgment, fear of abandonment, and fear of insignificance, but also fear of uncertainty. The modern world became faster, but human healing still requires awareness. And after more than 39,000 of advisory coaching hours working with high performers and leaders across industries and countries, I discovered something most people never fully understand. The greatest costs in life are rarely visible on financial statements. One unresolved emotional pattern can quietly destroy your health, your marriage, your leadership team, and a company culture, and also your global economy and your country, but most importantly, your child's confidence or decades of unleashed human potential. That is why many people who appear successful externally, internally feel exhausted, because they build success on survival patterns, not true authentic alignment. Let me give you 5 examples I repeatedly see with clients around the world, especially while I was working here in Prague. Number 1, success without true inner alignment. You achieved the goals, but you lost yourself in the process. Your business may be growing, your influence may be growing, while your health declines. Your wealth increases, while your internal peace disappears. Number 2, unresolved trauma, driving decisions. Many leaders in the world are not truly leading from vision. They are reacting from wounds they never healed in themselves. Fear of failure, for instance, fear of abandonment, fear of not being enough. And it is those hidden emotional patterns that silently shape your relationships, your leadership, your money, your decisions, your communication, your business, your country, your strategy, and the quality of your entire life and the people you serve. Number 3, loneliness at the top. The higher people rise, the fewer honest conversations they have with those surrounded by. Many carry enormous pressure silently while pretending everything is under control. Number 4, identity crisis in the AI era. Why is it that some of the most successful people in the world still feel empty? They're prone to addiction, to anxiety, to health issues, to marriage collapse, to divorces. Because the world changed faster than most of these people emotionally evolved. Many secretly fear becoming irrelevant, being outdated, losing their significance, or becoming fully disconnected from the future that's being built right now. And number 5, achievement addiction. Some people no longer know how to feel worthy unless they are producing, winning, achieving, or proving something to someone. So even success becomes another form of suffering, another box, another prison. That is why my work goes far deeper than traditional advice or coaching or mentoring. Hello, I'm Tony J. Selimi, strategic advisor and transformational life strategist and business growth expert specializing in human behavior, emotional intelligence, and cognitive transformation. I work with high performers and entrepreneurs, CEOs, leaders, visionaries, professionals, celebrities from all sectors who are ready to elevate every area of life and business and actually address all of those issues that I just mentioned in this video. As well as that, being an award-winning author of several international bestsellers and critically acclaimed books. As a TEDx speaker, I spoke about AI, the future of humanity with AI accelerating. And also I founded TJS Cognition. And for the last 30 years, I have dedicated my life to truly understanding human behavior. What drives us for search for meaning and become better? Neuroscience, psychology, spirituality, technology, leadership, entrepreneurship, and integration of emotional intelligence, peak performance with business growth and transformational evolution of your identity. My clients like you do not come to me merely for motivation. They come for clarity, for truth, for objectivity, for strategic insight, and for insight transformational as well as emotional mastery. They want higher performance and alignment between who they truly are right now and the life they are building, so helping them walk that bridge and transform. That is why during the Climb Greater Heights immersive experiences around the world, even a simple walking lunch through Prague becomes transformational. I'm there with you every single day. A bridge becomes a lesson about your relationship with yourself, with others. A cathedral may become a conversation about purpose, about silence, about things that you need to understand what silence speaks to you. And then an astronomical clock becomes a reminder that time keeps moving, whether you choose to evolve or not. Because true transformation does not truly happen only inside boardrooms or inside of the training rooms of Climb Greater Heights. It happens when you finally learn to see yourself clearly with objectivity. That is why my book, all of them exist. For instance, A Path to Wisdom truly explores the deeper psychology of suffering, awareness, awakening, and why so many of you out there have silenced the built-in alarm within yourself that is trying to awaken you to your true potential, purpose, and power. On the other hand, #loneliness, the virus of the modern age, reveals the hidden epidemic affecting modern humanity and you in it. the need to feel accepted, the addiction to external validation that creates internal isolation, the emotional voids many of you may be trying to fill through success, through attention, through clothes, through experiences, through technology, through money, through unfulfilled relationships or achievements, while internally feeling fully disconnected with yourself and with people who surround you. Then the Unfaithful Code teaches you how to truly remove the masks you show to the world, dissolve self-deception, regain mental and emotional control, overcoming procrastination and imposter syndrome, and communicate in ways that allows you to lead, to live and love freely on your terms. Then comes the next one, which is a path to excellence, which truly helps you explore self-mastery, self-discipline, and self-emotional resilience, and the 8 pillars of human excellence you can daily apply to elevate your personal life, your relationships, your profession, your leadership, your business, and most importantly, your life. Then in the last year, I wrote Climb Greater Heights, which integrates all of this into one transformational framework for accelerated entrepreneurial success and business mastery and growth, as well as transforming your leadership, your strategic relationship, building fruitful partnerships, marketing, sales, wealth creation, and emotional intelligence, creating healing in your business, awakening your purpose, and legacy building in the modern AI-driven world. And perhaps the reason this work resonates globally with so many people is because deep down, you are tired of pretending, tired of performing success while suffering internally, tired of building businesses while losing yourself trying to do that. And tired of carrying invisible pain that nobody sees. And what most of you truly want is not merely just financial success. You want inner peace, you want clarity, you want meaning, you want connection, you want love, you want vitality, you want the truth, and life that genuinely feels aligned with who you are in your core. And what is why clients who truly read Climb Greater Heights say they want this as a book that advances them to the next level. And they also invest in Climb Greater Heights training, whether in London, whether here in Prague, in Dubai, New York, Mauritius, Bora Bora, and other exclusive retreat destinations. And this is for you, not because you need another motivational seminar, because you understand one powerful shift in awareness can change generations. So for those of you who know there's another level within you, and you love this immersive, personalized work just for you, for your business, whether it's personal transformation, whether it's professional, whether it's emotionally, financially, or perhaps spiritual growth, or as a leader, start simply by reading, first and foremost, Climb Greater Heights. And for those of you who are truly ready to invest in much deeper transformational advisory and training work, private immersive experiences, or yearly growth programs, places such as the Fairmont here in Prague, you can privately inquire through my PA at info@tonyselimi.com. Because the quality of your future depends on the quality of the consciousness creating it. And let me leave you with this message worth remembering. The most dangerous prison in the world is a successful life built around a version of yourself you have already outgrown. Love from Fairmont and from Prague and from this beautiful city that brings together past, present, and future into this immersive learning and transformational work.